Hey, hello, Richard O'Connor here. I don't know if I'm going to post this or not. I was actually thinking about going on Bernie's website and leaving him a message, and then I was thinking, if I say Bernie, I can show you how you could win this election. Undoubtedly, how you could win the at least the nomination for the Democratic Party, and real simple, real simple. And I was thinking, well, gosh, if I just tell him for free, or if I tell anybody for free, they don't think it's any good. So, I should charge you. Okay, so I say, hey, I'll give you a $5,000 consultation. I've got some ideas and I want to share them to you. And then they would have some value. And then they would have paid $5,000. They would have been trying to look for some way to make some use out of them. And that'd be better. But unfortunately, I don't have any kind of reputation. Somebody was going to probably front me $5,000 for my information. And I think that if I was to get paid for the information on its value, then he'd have to pay me probably 500,000. But anyway, the point is, Bernie Sanders, I just got to get this off my mind, and is that you could win by just becoming a moderate. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Nobody who likes you for all your whatever you're proposing is going to jump off your ship, because they're not going to jump off and go over to Joe, because they definitely like you better. So it doesn't matter what you say at this point. But I'm not saying to lie. I'm actually saying get reasonable. I'm saying you're a politician. You want to be president of the United States. You got to get along with everybody. You got the perfect compromise. Perfect compromise. Do your Medicare for all, but not required. All those people who don't get on board each year, you don't pay for them. And they can't, and they'll have to wait till next year to join up, and that's fine. And they can pay their doctors whatever price they want to negotiate, and they can have private practices, and private practices can charge whatever they want. And Bernie, all you got to do is say, and nobody's going to get denied their independent care. Nobody's forced off anything. Anybody can choose whatever they want. That's all what people want to hear, and it's the truth. It can happen, and you can do both. Play it both ways. You got to play. You could play the center, Bernie. I don't know why you're being so hard nosed on this. It's not a big deal. In fact, all you got to do is say, "Hey, you join the Medicare for all, or whatever it is, welfare for all, fit, whatever it is, Medicaid for all. I don't care what you call it. But anyway, it's just fit health plan for everybody." Okay, say it's going to be regulated. The government's going to be on top of it. The government's going to be mass buying all these pharmaceutical supplies so they can buy them cheaper than any doctor can. A doctor is going to buy a couple dozen. Medicare is going to buy a couple 100 million, so they can negotiate a lower price than an individual doctor can. So the prices of going to the Medicare doctors is going to be held down by, government having a larger network, a larger thing, whatever. Okay, so that's all simple. You just say things like that, and you say, and we're regulated. We are going to regulate those doctors because, obviously we want to make sure that this is government money paying the doctors. We want to make sure they're doing it. Who's regulating the private practice? Who's making sure the private practice doctors are actually performing their tasks well, are actually pricing them fairly? Or whatever, say there's no regulation. So if you want to go to an unregulated private guy who's renting an office in your grocery shopping center, then that's fine. Say it like that, Bernie. Just say, I'm not going to try to imitate you. I don't know. I've never tried. Have you got... I'll just sound like a goofball. But anyway, I'm not going to imitate you. I'm not that kind of comedian. And if I am a comedian, that's one of the reasons I couldn't be a comedian. Or if I am going to be a comedian, I'd be a whole different one. Is I never want to tell a lie. And I really don't like making fun of people. A little bit, but not as much as you have to be a comedian. And I don't cuss. See, so 3 strikes, I'm out as a comedian. But anyway, Richard O'Connor here. And Bernie, you could win this. I don't know if you're the right man. I don't know. It should be you or Joe. I'm not even sure. But I'm just saying you could win it so easily because you could pull a lot of people who don't really have as much faith in Joe as they'd like to. They can tell you're more able and more energetic despite even having a stroke. I mean, I think you have the energy. This is your chance. This is your last chance, and this is your time. So, Bernie, you could do it. But you got to go to the middle. Just go to the middle and let everybody know, hey, you're all on board. We're not don't alienate them. None of those. Nobody in the Republican Party should be alienated from you. You shouldn't be offering anything that anybody doesn't want. Every Republican should want what you want, which is a reasonable health care for everybody, 100% coverage, and then everybody else can pay for it if they want. Simple as that.